Laboratory exercise number 6, email configuration and transmission of information using Cisco Packet Tracer. Objective of this activity: simulate how does the electronic mail transfers from one point to another, configure email servers, determine the function of the email server in networks, identify how the server responds at the client's request. So the material is Cisco Packet Tracer. Procedure: after doing the experiment in Lab 5, we will now configure an email server. Make sure that the experiment 5 is completed before proceeding in these experiments. So as you can see in my left side, this is my laboratory number 5, which I did yesterday, and it's already completed. Then open this Packet Tracer, drag an additional server to the platform area. So I will add a new server here, and then change the label. So as you can see, it's already changed from the yesterday, from the laboratory 5. Dynamic 1 and dynamic 2 and static. Change the IP address of the static, 172.16.0.90. Just checking. Okay, make sure that it's in the real-time mode. Configure the email server. So this is the email server. mail.ames.edu. Then change the global settings by setting its gateway. Configure 172.16.0.1. Then fast Ethernet 172.16.0.40. Then subnet 255.255.0.0. Set the HTTP service and HTTP service to off. And this is off and off. And then the HTTP service off already. Set the DNS service to off also. Then set the email SMTP and POP3 service to on, and change the domain name to mail.amses.edu. So email, so it's on, and domain name mail.amses.edu. Then set the 3-user account. Then set the 3-user account as follows. You can create your own username and password. Okay, so user 1. So I will just use the same password. Datacom1. Then add user 2, Datacom2, add user 3, Datacom3, then add. Then configure 2 client computers using DHCP. So we'll close this one. Click the 2 pieces in dynamic routing. So it's already DHCP. Okay, this one is DHCP already. Okay, configure static. Then this one, the static. access to static. Fast Ethernet 1. Okay. Configure email information clients. So dynamic one. So group 1 email address user1 at mail.amses.edu and then 172.16.0.90 sorry 40. Then username user1 passcode, then save. Dynamic 2 configure group 2 user 2 that edu then username user 2 passcode, save. Then same as the static as well. Add the two switches and connect the switch. Verify the connection by sending email using packet tracer. Make sure that there will be a conversation of messages. I will compose message. User1 at mail.amses.edu. Subject test. Hi. Hi there. Welcome to the group. Then send. Then let's see if there's if it's received by email. As you can see, it's already received. So hi there, welcome to the group. This is from test email user 3. And then I will reply Thank you. Thank you. Then send. Okay, and let's see if there is a receiving. Okay, so this is the one from user 1, which is thank you, looking forward to work with you. So now everything is successful. Then proposed activity, repeat steps 1 to 2 to 10, print screen sample conversation of messages indicating that there is this connection. So I will add one PC here. I will connect it here. And then two, and then configured. IP address is 190. 172.16.0.90 as Ethernet. 172.16.0. Okay, we need to change it. So let's say 172.16.1 subnet. Oh, okay, 172.0.100, or let's say 200. Okay. Then let's go to configure the mail. Group 4 user 4. But first I will add this here on the server. And then let's see our composed mail. I will send it to user 2 at Send. Then let's see. So this is coming from user 4, which is this one, static. And the message is received. So I will reply. Welcome to the group. Okay, then I will check if it's received. So here, as you can see, I receive the mail from user number 2, so which is this one. So there is a continuous communication within this PC. Okay, so let's go to the questions. Question for laboratory exercise number 6. What is email server? An email server, also called a mail server, is essentially a computer system that sends and receives emails. When you send an email, it goes through a series of servers to reach its final destination. How can we send information from one PC to another? To be able to send information from one PC to another, you will need to set up first the LAN connection so that we can use a PC to browse the other hard drive. Then need to input a specific username and email address to send an information to another PC. What is static routing? Static routing is a form of routing that occurs when a router uses a manually configured routing entry rather than information from dynamic routing traffic. It is also a network administrator uses static routing or non-adaptive routing to define a route when there is a single route or a preferred route for traffic to reach a destination. Static routing also uses small routing tables with only one entry for each destination. What is dynamic routing? It is known as a technique of finding the best path for the data to travel over a network in the process of router that can transmit. It is also called adaptive routings, a process where a router can forward data via a different route for a given destination based on the current conditions of the communication circuits within a system. Well, that's all for the laboratory exercise number 6. Thank you for watching.